The harmattan breeze arrived late that year, sharp, dusty, and dramatic, like it had been rehearsing for months. Lagos woke up to white skies and cracked lips, and everybody instantly switched to petroleum jelly and hoodie mode. Christmas was 1 week away, and the whole city buzzed with that beautiful madness: more traffic, last-minute shopping, concerts, and more concerts. But inside all that noise, in the small community of Olawara Phase 2, lived a young woman named Uju, 28, brilliant, soft-spoken, and tired in a way that sleep couldn't fix. This Christmas wasn't looking like Christmas at all. She had just lost her job at a fintech startup that folded unexpectedly, her mother's hospital bills were piling up like laundry, and her closest friends were all traveling for the holidays. Everywhere she looked online, people were posting soft life Christmas plans, beach houses, Omopiano brunches, matching pajamas, and she felt like the only one drifting. To make it worse, her landlord had just dropped a "we need to talk" text. If Christmas had a scoreboard, Uju would be down 0 to 5. Still, she tried. She decorated her tiny apartment with one small plastic Christmas tree she bought from Jumia 3 years ago. The lights blinked like they were also stressed. On December 22nd, she stepped out to buy pure water, and that was when she saw him. A guy sitting outside her compound, repairing a bicycle. Sweat glistened on his forehead despite the cold breeze, and his hands moved with quiet confidence. He wore a green t-shirt with the logo of a popular logistics company. He looked up as she walked by. "Excuse me. Please, do you know where I can find house 11B? "That's my compound," she said. "Who are you looking for?" He smiled, a soft, some warm smile that somehow cracked her cold day. "My auntie. She just moved in. I'm helping her fix her son's bicycle before Christmas." "Oh. You must be the nephew she talked about," Uju said. "Yes, Ma. My name is Ibuka." Something about the way he said it, steady, gentle, made her smile back for the first time all week. Over the next 3 days, she bumped into him more times than felt like coincidence. Fetching water. Going to the shop. Helping his aunt carry groceries. Fixing random things around the compound like a one-man maintenance department. Everyone liked him. Kids greeted him like he brought Wi-Fi. Aunties complimented him unnecessarily. And Uju found herself lingering a little longer whenever they talked. On Christmas Eve, he knocked on her door holding a small plate covered with foil. "My auntie said I should give you this. Homemade jollof rice with plantain. She said you looked stressed and probably haven't cooked." Uju blinked back immediate tears. She hadn't told anyone she'd been skipping meals to save money. "Oh. Tell her thank you so much," she whispered. He looked at her carefully. "Are you okay?" For some reason, the truth spilled out before she could stop it. The job loss. The hospital bills. The landlord's warning. The loneliness. He listened without interrupting, without judging, his eyes steady and warm. "I'm sorry you're going through all that," he said quietly. "But don't give up. Christmas has a way of surprising people." She laughed weakly. "Christmas that hasn't surprised me since 2016. He smiled. "This one might try." That night, after eating the best jollof she'd tasted all year, she sat outside under the faded compound Christmas lights. Ibuka joined her with 2 plastic cups of zobo. "You know," he said, "I wasn't supposed to be in Lagos this week. My company had a massive workload in Port Harcourt. But something just kept pushing me to come help my auntie move in." "So you obeyed spiritual pressure," she teased. He chuckled. "Something like that." They talked for hours about life, dreams, fear, Lagos Wala, Christmas memories. And somewhere between laughter and silence, a small spark curled itself between them. But Uju brushed it off. Life was too heavy for romance. She didn't want hope she couldn't afford. Christmas morning. A knock woke her. When she opened her door, her landlord stood there, but not with eviction energy. He was grinning like he just won the lottery. Uju. Congratulations. That your friend has helped you. Everything has been settled. My friend. Your friend that paid your outstanding rent. She froze. Sir, I didn't tell anybody about. But her landlord had already walked away, still smiling. She rushed outside and saw Ebuka sitting on a bench, scrolling through his phone. Ebuka, she whispered, did you pay my rent? He looked up, caught her gaze, and didn't pretend. Yes. Why? Her voice cracked. He stood, walked closer, and lowered his tone. Because you needed help, and I could help. You don't have to carry everything alone. But I barely know you. Sometimes, he said softly, God sends people quickly, because the miracle can't wait. She couldn't stop the tears now. They came heavy and hot. Nobody had ever done something that sacrificial for her. Thank you, she whispered. I don't know how to repay you. You don't have to. Just don't give up on life, or on yourself. As if the day hadn't shocked her enough, around noon she got an email from a company she had applied to months ago. A fully remote HR support job. $320K monthly. Starting in January. She screamed so loud the compound aunties thought NEPA had brought 24 hours of light. She showed Ebuka the email. He lifted her in excitement. They both laughed uncontrollably like kids who just found free Wi-Fi. It was officially the most emotional Christmas of her life. That evening, the kids in the compound organized a tiny Christmas concert, complete with off-key carols and overconfident drummers. Everyone sat outside watching. Uju and Ebuka sat side by side, knees brushing lightly. You know, she murmured, maybe Christmas really did try this year. He grinned. Told you. A moment passed, soft, quiet, charged. She looked at him. He looked at her. The harmattan breeze paused like it was waiting. Uju, he said, voice low, I like you. I'm not rushing you, I'm not asking for anything immediate. I just want you to know. She smiled, a slow, grateful, heart-deep smile she thought she'd forgotten how to make. I like you too, she admitted. And maybe I'm ready for new things. The compound kids began singing Joy to the word of key again, but somehow it sounded perfect. Ebuka gently reached for her hand. For the first time in a long time, Uju felt seen. Safe. Hopeful. Maybe miracles weren't always thunder, lightning, and angels descending from the sky. Sometimes, they were a nephew fixing a bicycle outside your gate. Sometimes, they were homemade jollof, a paid rent, a new job, or a soft smile. Sometimes, they were a hand you didn't expect to hold. And that Christmas, in a small Lagos compound where harmattan dust danced under blinking lights, Uju found her own Naija Christmas miracle.